Hey crew, today's video will be Southern cornbread dressing. And here I am making the broth for our dressing. I use 8 cups of water. Okay, so you can use store-bought chicken broth if you want to, or turkey broth, but I decided to make my own. So I went in with 3 tablespoons of vegetable seasoning, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of regular salt. And the broth was seasoned to perfection, and it was not too salty. And we didn't have chicken bouillon, so I decided just to make it my own way. And here I am just giving it a quick mix to make sure everything combined well. And I have it on a medium low heat. And here are the chicken thighs. I decided to go with chicken thighs because they're more tender and they soft and they juicy. So instead of chicken breast, I chose chicken thighs. Once I cooked it, I did pull the fat and stuff off, because you don't want the fat and all that into your dressing. And here's that famous close-up of the finished product of our chicken broth. Alright, so you gotta have the celery and onions for your dressing. And I added in like a little bit over a tablespoon of olive oil. Then I went in with a half a medium onion and 2 stalks of celery that I cut in half. And I allowed that to saute down. And off camera, I did go in with 2 tablespoons of butter while I was cooking down. And I went in with like a teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of salt, so the vegetables can release its natural juices and flavor. Alright crew, so I did make my own cornbread, and I will leave that in the description below for the recipe. And I used herb seasoned classic stuffing mix, 1 bag of that by Pepper Rich Farm. Then I went in with 2 things of cream of celery, 2 cans of cream of celery once again. Then I went in with 1 can of cream of chicken. Since I'm using chicken, I only did 1 can. And here are the onions and celery that I sauteed down. And I'm just adding it to the stuffing. Then I went in with 1 stick of room temperature unsalted butter. And here goes the chicken that I shredded up that I put in. And here I'm just going to get everything a mix before I add my broth that I made to my dressing. Okay, so here's our homemade chicken stock. And I ended up using 7 cups of chicken stock for the dressing. I'm just giving it a mix here to check out the consistency of the dressing. Then I will go back in with some more of our chicken stock.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me, like you have no options.
Alright crew, so I'm just giving it another mix here. And now we're gonna go in with some seasoning. We're gonna go in with 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning. After I mix it, I will go in with another cup of the broth. That will be the 7th cup that I added to our dressing mix, and that'll be the consistency that I like. I don't like it watery or runny, so I try to keep it on the thick side. So we about to give our dressing a taste because we want to make sure the flavors and the season is on point. And y'all, it was so good. I had to give y'all them thumbs up like my brother T. Man, shout out to my brother and our sister cooking and vibing with T. And we're going to give it one final mix here. And this is a consistency I like. Then we're going to take some Baker's Joy and put it in our pan. And we're going to spread good. Then we're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour.
You could say whatever, and I would never.
Okay, crew, y'all about to see how thick this dressing is. Ooh, look at that thickness right there. When I tell y'all it was good, it was really good. And also, if you like your dressing on the sweeter side, you can go in with a couple tablespoons of sugar before you put it in your pan to bake it in the oven. And here I am just making sure that all the dressing is in there. I'm going to smooth it out. Then I'm going to put it in the oven once again at 350 degrees for 1 hour.
But take your stuff back, baby, it's you.
I hope y'all ready for this final look of our dressing. And voila, there we have it. Our Southern cornbread dressing. It looks good. And here I am. I'm about to pick y'all up the first bowl. And look at that. It just don't get no better than that. It's still moist and it's holding together. We gonna top off our Southern cornbread dressing with some turkey gravy that we already have prepared. And we just gonna place it all around that to get it nice and moist. Which the dressing is already moist. But I truly hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like and comment on the video. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell, set post notifications to all. And we about to give y'all that final close up. And we gonna catch y'all in the next video. And y'all already know the saying. Pops out. Peace.